an international year of family farming.
Today we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of ILEIA, and that is big news indeed.
Of net als één, what a little bit of Dutch money and a lot of international energy and enthusiasm can do in the world and can make a difference. Is that you put family farming in the front. Yeah, is that a future for family farming?
So it's just starting to be recognised that agriculture and land use represent both a very substantial source of carbon, but also a potential sink. A source in the sense that when land's ploughed, this releases significant amounts of greenhouse gases. And a sink in the sense that well-managed land can retain and absorb significant quantities of carbon.
So that is the trajectory in which we have to understand that there is a philosophical mindset that goes on, and that's what I think Gandhi at one time said, that there is enough for everyone's need but not for everyone's greed. So I think the question of family farming is not only about agricultural techniques, which itself are perfect and optimizing centric, but more importantly of understanding that it comes from a philosophical basis of an ecological society that is non-violent. India today has about 450 million people in farming. It's going to increase to 800 million. So whether we like it or not, we have no other option but to be able to take this as a pragmatic way forward.
Because it's not only urban agriculture does not solve the whole problem, but is to facilitate the development of sustainable food production and distribution system for Accra by giving attention to urban agriculture in one hand and better urban-rural linkages.
Narayana Reddy was there as a farmer 25 years ago. He was experimenting quite on his own because at some fine day, I mean literally overnight, this person, he decided to shift from high input farming towards farming totally without any chemical input because he did his own calculations. Even though he won a prize award from the government of Karnataka because he was the most productive farmer of the year.
Welcome to the Asia meeting.
The number of people for each area. So you had in 60 3 sort of adult worker for in a household. Now you have 7.
A big problem with the central governments is that we change authorities quite often, and when the ministries change, then so many officials in the ministries are changing products.
Family farming feed Asia, and what are the problems and what are the prospects? In fact, the discussions basically was on a very positive side. I mean, we discussed the issues and we also said how could we do, what are the things that are required to make this family farming a viable solution for Asia.
The agroecological movement in Latin America has had, right from the beginning, a multitude of sources out of which it was born. Yet
That reduction, you will know what will happen in the next 20 to 30 years with regards to family farming. So the workforce has reduced and it's a great threat.
To really put these farmers central and to move beyond the technology, even though thinking about LEISA was not a purely technical concept, but somehow in the language embedded is a focus on the technological aspect.
They are bringing us an enlarged presentation of our new magazine, and I can assure you
the ambition of this new magazine is that it will become more still practice-oriented, but with a clearer link to policy, and that it will jump into this debate about urgency to do something in the coming 6 to 12 months. Things are happening around climate, around, well, agriculture at large, and we are all aware that things happening at global level are very much connected with what's being deliberated globally. That's why we are now inaugurating and offering to Mr. Menkveld, well, this example of how our new magazine is going to look. Maybe you can hang it in your office so that all your, it's not a hidden secret anymore.